How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 7. What happens on this week's episode at the Wall, Jon Snow and the new leader of the Wildlands are going to Hardhome to try to save all the Wildlands and bring them on the other side of the wall. That way they could be saved from the White Walkers and they could join the Night's Watch in the fight against the White Walkers. And after this happens, Maester Aemon winds up dying, and they have the funeral for him. And while they're having the funeral, the head ranger it tells Sam that he's losing all his friends. And after this, two of the Night's Watch brothers try to rape Dilly, and Sam tries to save her, and he gets beat up and knocked out. And after this, Gilly takes care of them and watches over them throughout the night. That's all that really happened on at the Wall. What's happening in King's Landing? Cersei goes to talk to the High Sparrow to try to get Marjorie out of jail for Tommen because Tommen wants to save his wife. And when Cersei goes to do this, she gets captured by the High Sparrow and his nuns, and they arrest her for her sins that she's committed. And that's all that happened in King's Landing besides Littlefinger and the Queen of Thorns talking about how they can get the better of Cersei, so we'll have to see what happens with that. What's happening with Daenerys, Tyrion and Jorah Mormont finally make it to the fight pits in front of Daenerys, and Jorah fights in front of Daenerys, and then she tells them to get Jorah out of her sight. And the only other thing that's happening is Daenerys is getting married to one of the High Lords in the place that she's in, and one of her commanders doesn't want her to do this. He wants her to marry him. And she says she can't do that. And the only other thing that happened then is in Dorne. Uh, Jamie is trying to get Marcella to come back with him, and Brian winds up getting poisoned by the sand snakes, and they give him the antidote just in time before it kills him. And at up north at the at Winterfell, Sansa tries to get Theon to put a candle up on the highest tower. That way, she could get help from Brienne, but Theon, aka Reek, tells Ramsay, and Ramsay tells Sansa that she'll never get help, and he killed the woman that told her about Brienne's plan, and that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Jamie has talked to Marcella and she says she doesn't want to go back to King's Landing, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.